To get the equation of a line, we're going to be using the formula mx minus a is y minus b, where AB is a point on the line and m is the gradient. Now, in all these cases, the AB is given to us straight away, so we don't need to do any work for that. We just need to work for the gradient. Okay, let's have a look at the first one. Now, our line here is y equals 3 over 2x plus 2, so its gradient is 3 over 2. That's the gradient of the line that we are looking at, but we are perpendicular to this line, so our perpendicular gradient is the negative reciprocal minus 2 over 3, negative reciprocal. So the equation of the line would be minus 2 over 3, x minus 2 is y minus 1. Going to times both sides by 3 to clear that fraction. 3y minus 3. Expand out the left-hand side, being careful with minus signs. Get it all on the left-hand side. Minus 3y plus 7 is 0. And then I'm just going to multiply it all by minus 1 so it looks a bit prettier. So it's got a positive x. You don't have to, but it's just nicer. Right, let's have a look at the second one. We've got a gradient of 1/4. And again, we're going perpendicular. So the perpendicular gradient will be the negative reciprocal, minus 4, giving us an equation of the line minus 4, x plus 1 is y minus 2. Expanding out on the left-hand side and putting everything on the left-hand side, minus 2, and then timesing everything by minus 1. Last one. Now sadly, this is not in the form y equals mx plus c, so I'm going to have to actually rearrange it. So what have we got? 5x plus 1 is 10y. And then, so that would give us y equals a half x plus a tenth. So the gradient is 1/2, and we are now going parallel, so the parallel gradient will also be 1/2, giving us equation 1/2 x minus 6 is y plus 5, timesing both sides by 2 to clear the fraction. X minus 6 is 2y plus 10, getting it all on the left-hand side, and then done. Circle and line and triangle type questions excuse me, are geometry questions. And it's always good in a geometry question to have a little picture. So if we look at what we started with in this first one, we have the point 2, 1 and the line with a positive gradient going through 2 on the y-axis. And then there was another point somewhere else, which was the point 2, 1. So 2, 1 is not on this line. 2, 1 is like here somewhere. And what we've actually constructed here is the line that runs perpendicular to that blue line and goes through this random sort of point here, which is the point 2, 1. In the second one, we had a line with, again, a positive gradient, but with a negative y-intercept, so it looks a bit like that. And we had the point minus 1, 2, which is up here somewhere fairly random. And we constructed the line, again, perpendicular to the blue line and passing through. So this white line here is perpendicular to the blue line and passes through the point minus 1, 2. Finally, our last one, when we rearranged it, we saw that it had, in the form y equals mx plus c, a positive gradient and a positive y-intercept, so something like this. And now we constructed a line parallel. So we took the point 6 minus 5, which is, I don't know, there somewhere, random point, and we constructed this line here, which is actually parallel to the blue line, but going through a completely different point. So if you can always have in your head what you're finding with geometry questions and draw a little picture, it will really, really help you.